Hi guys, it's me Jana and it is stamping time. Just gonna wait to see if people jump on here and bring this up on my iPad so I can see. There it is. So today I am going to show you how to do a really fun technique that I saw on a YouTube video. Hi Michelle. And so we are going to do a sort of a form of masking, and I know if you can see that we're going to use like acrylic, or if you have Fun Stampers Journey clear view sheets, you'll want a piece of that. So if you want to do this along with me, grab a piece, probably about the size of an A2 card of acrylic. You're going to need some sponge or whatever you have to apply ink with that's similar. And then I'm using Pool and Pool Play today, but you can use whatever colors if you just want to practice. If you don't have any acrylic sheets, you can also use a piece of paper because it will work with that too. So I think we'll go ahead and get started. Hi Seal. Let me see if I can mount my phone this time without too much trouble. Okay, here we go. Sorry for the shaking. Hope I'm not making you guys dizzy. I just want to get this. Okay. So what I have done with the acrylic is I've cut it like in a wave pattern. If you can kind of, well, that doesn't work. If you can kind of see there, just a bit of a wave. And then you can use both sides of the acrylic. Okay, and I'm going to use a piece of whipped cream cardstock, and I've cut it down to 5 1/4 by 4. Let's see, 5 1/4, yeah, by 4. And again, I'm using Pool and Pool Play. And so what you're going to do is, before I get started doing that, I'm going to take a piece of double-sided removable tape. Now, you could use a piece of washi tape and hold your paper down maybe right about here, but you'll have to move it later and hold it up there where you've already inked. But I think this is easier because then you just don't have to mess with it. So I'm going to put it down there just to kind of help hold my paper in place. And then you'll need a Kleenex or a piece of paper towel, something that is dry that you can wipe ink off of your acrylic with. This is just a little bit time consuming, but I promise you it's really beautiful in the end. And like I said, you can use whatever colors. In fact, if you use multiple colors with this, I've seen that done and it's really beautiful. But for the card I'm making today, I wanted to go with these colors. So you're going to want to make sure that you have a good hold on your piece of acrylic, or if you're using regular paper, and just take the ink, and you see how I'm doing this, I'm not doing this. Just brush it up. Okay. And then you'll lift up your acrylic, wipe it off. You can use this same piece, you can turn it over, you can use the other half of what you cut off and reposition it however you want. It doesn't really matter. You want to overlap though in some fashion what you just did. And now I'm going to take Cool Pool. Let me make sure I'm telling you the right color. No, sorry, Pool Play. I started with Cool Pool. So now I've got Pool Play. And there we go. I'm sorry if you're commenting or coming on. I can't, for some reason on my iPad it's not showing me what's going on there. Oh, hey, I can see up above though. Hey, Kayla. All right, so now I'm going to, let's see, do I want to, no, I think I want to make it wider on this side. And now I'm going to go back to Cool Pool. And we're just going to keep on building it down the page. I think I'll switch over to my other piece just for some interest here. Switching back to Pool Play. I guess when you're thinking about the colors you want to use, you just don't want to use something that's going to blend together and like turn out to a muddy color, if you know what I mean. Okay. Maybe, let's see. Ooh, that might be kind of cool. It's not really overlapping. I think I'll do that. Now we're back to Cool Pool. I'm going to try to hurry so you guys don't get too bored with watching me do this. I think I'll switch back to the other one. Let's go like that. So I used this technique one time when I was making an ATS, which is an ATC, artist trading card. And it was for our stamp club. And we do a theme. So we were following along with the alphabet. And so that particular month, I believe it was J. And so you had to, your trading card had to have the theme of it be something that was with the letter J. So I decided I wanted to use this stamp that I have that is a jelly jar. So I used this technique and did the background, and I wanted it to be the colors of peanut butter and jelly, so that's what I did. I used purple, a really pretty great purple color, and then a tan for peanut butter, and it turned out so cool. And then I put the jar of jelly on it, and it just turned out pretty neat. If you use like rainbow colors with this technique, it's gorgeous. So the card that I'm going to make when I get this finished here is going to have a fish theme to it, but think in terms of like if you wanted to do one with a winter theme or something, snow, but it doesn't have to be like a scene like that. It can just be a cool background. I think it'd be really cool to make all your waves on here and then stamp on some circles or something. Hey, Rosie. Okay. So while I'm finishing this up, I do want to tell you that we have an awesome deal on all the satin ribbons this month with Fun Stamper's Journey. They are 20% off, and there's some really pretty ones in both of our catalogs that we have going on right now. And something else that's really cool, the sun's out today. It's amazing. There's been nothing but rain, 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 and I was getting really tired of it. So it's awesome to have the sun out today, and it's my husband's birthday today. So we're going to go out to dinner tonight, and then to the casino. Don't tell anybody. Especially don't go telling Darlene. You know how she feels about that kind of stuff. When we went to Vegas for the conference, the leadership conference, you know, she called it Sin City. Darlene. Gotta love her. Ooh, I'm almost done. I think I'll switch back to the other piece. I hope you guys are going to give this a try because it's really fun. And you can cut your plastic or your paper, whatever you're using to do this with, in any sort of a shape. I mean, whatever you create using this is going to be a one of a kind. It would be nearly impossible to duplicate this, you know, what I'm doing right now. Okay. And have it turn out exactly the same. That would take some pretty good planning, and really, why would you want to do that? I think it's more fun to have the one of a kind. Okay, now for this bottom piece, I'm just going to go ahead and fill it in with color there. What do you guys think? Do you like that? Do you think it looks like fun? I hope so. Okay, so we're done with our background. Peel it up carefully from that tape. I'm just going to let that tape stay on there because it'll just help to stick it. What do I want to do with that? Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to bring in a piece of, let me get my stamps out of the way, a piece of banana cream cardstock, and some paper here because I'm going to be using silks, and you know they're a little messy but so much fun. So today I'm going to be using gold silk, outrageous pink. I don't think I had this one the last time I showed them to you guys. This one's really pretty. So you just got to shake it up and get all that frosty goodness mixed in. And then Hey Lorraine, hi. You love it, huh? I do too. It's really fun. I hope you'll give it a try. So that was Cool Pool, and then Silver. And this, like I said, is a little bit messy. I should have probably put an apron on. However, if I'm a little bit careful, maybe I can do it without too much. So we're just going to splatter this paper up. That was gold. Do some silver. Next, I'm going to do the outrageous pink. And I have found with like the pink and red that it does take longer for those colors to dry. The other ones pretty much dry right off the bat, but the ones that have a red color to them or pink, they just take a little bit longer. And last, I am going to use Cool Pool. I really just wanted to give you guys the idea of what I did here on this piece of paper, because I'm going to set it aside and let it dry. And then I am going to bring in one that I already did. And I wanted to show you real quick what did I do with my stuff? What the other items that I'm going to use to make this card today. So we're going to use this set that a lot of you have not seen before because it's not available yet. It's something to look forward to. It will be out soon, and it's called Rainbow Bubbles, and look at the beautiful fish. We're going to use this one today. But I love it. You get all these different little bubbles and the water pool and whatever that is, and coral. I love this fish. Okay, and then I used the Yummy Dots embossing folder for one of the little pieces on the card. From this Birthday Girls set, the only thing I'm using is the Hello Friend, if you can see that. And then I cut a circle using the Journey circles. Okay, so this is the same, what I just did on the yellow. I put this one together last night, and I've got my little fishy mounted here, and I'm going to stamp it on there using some black licorice ink. There he is. And then I'm just going to cut it out real fast. I have another one because I want two on this card I'm making today. And I already had cut it out last night. So I'm just going to cut this little guy out real quick. And the outrageous pink, well, all of it really, but the outrageous pink that is on here really adds texture that you can feel on this paper. And I'm using our little detail shears. They're super sharp, self-sharpening, non-stick scissors. And then there's like a regular size of these kind of scissors in the catalog too, which is on my wish list. Oh, my cat's in here now, and I don't know what she's doing, but she's batting something around. Oh, piece of paper. She's probably going to come over here and try to jump up here. I had the doors to my room shut, and Miss Lacey, one of our little weenie dogs, was sitting out there whining, so I had to open the door. Okay, there is Mr. Fishy all cut out. So I am just going to start putting this card together. I like to put, when the cardstock that I'm using is colored, I like to put a piece of white typically on the inside to stamp, you know, whatever you're going to have it say inside. Oops. Well, that wasn't any good. I dropped my adhesive and it came apart, so I'm just going to open another one real quick. Something more for the cat to play with. Okay. So the card base is Pool Play, and then I'm just putting a piece of whipped cream cardstock here in the inside. So that is the main part of our card. And then here is the one that I did last night, and this is the one that I did today. And the one I did today is more vibrant than the one I did last night, so I think I'll go with the one that I did today. And here's our little fish, and I've got two of them. I'm trying to decide here what okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this guy straight down. Maybe right about there. And then this guy I'm going to pop up. And I'm just going to use some of our Journey foam squares. Can you guys see okay, or do I have this too far down there? See if one of these will fit there. Yep. Oh, Michelle, you're saying that that one little squiggly piece is seaweed. I bet you're right. And then I'm just going to overlap this guy a bit, like that. And then remember I told you I used the Yummy Dots embossing folder, this. So I just ran this little strip through and embossed it. And I think what I'm going to do, that keeps sticking because it's got that piece of tape on the back. I'm going to bring the Pool Play back in because that's what color this is. And I think I'm just going to lightly rub it over there and see if I can pick up some of that color, maybe on the dots a little bit. Make them stand out a little bit more. It doesn't take a lot, just kind of outlines them and gives them a little bit more definition. Okay. Let's see, which way do I want to do? I think I'll do it that way. That's bugging me. See if I can And then I cut a little circle using the circle dies out of Cool Pool. And I have a piece of whipped cream that I'm going to stamp this little greeting on. And it's the Hello Friend out of that little set I showed you. Now, I left this strip long because I thought that I might... Sorry, I'm dropping everything today. Okay. I thought I might make a boo-boo, so I wanted to leave it a little bit longer in case I did. Okay, I'm sorry if you can't see this, but I'm trying to get over the top of it so I can get it kind of centered on. Okay, first time was a charm. Now, I had in mind to stick that up and, okay. Oh, I'm sorry I say okay so much. I know I do that. But I do that even when I'm not on here videotaping. I still say okay all the time while I'm stamping. I think I'm going to flag the end of it here. Oops. All right. So I'm going to cut it off right about there. Okay, I'm going to pop this circle up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring Cool Pool in and do this. I think I'm going to do something else too, because I can. Get the lid off that. Where's my little oh, here they are. I'm going to put some bubbles on it. Yay! Okay. Oops, I said okay again. All right. And then I said all right. I'm out of control. Okay, don't say okay, don't say okay. I'm going to pop this up right here. Trying really hard not to say okay or all right. There we go. Now, I am going to put foam squares on the back because I want this whole layer popped up. I know it's a lot of foam squares, but that's the way it goes. I want it popped up. You guys have to check out the whole really cool spring into summer thing that's happening. You go online and buy a kit and you get 4 stamp sets, which is a combination between full-size sets and ATS size. You get a paper pad, and you get kits to make 4 cards, and you get Richard via YouTube Live for a full day of stamping. So like if you live in the Pacific Northwest or Pacific time like I do, it would be from 9 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. And if you sign up before February 15th for all of that, for the class and the kit, you can get it for, I think it's $75. If you wait till after that, it's going to cost you more. And then the event is in March. You might be asking yourself, how do I do it? How do I sign up? Where do I go? Well, you go to my page, www.funstampersjourney.com/Janna, Janna with 2 N's, stamps, and go to the events tab and you'll find it there. You will also find the sale on my page for the satin ribbon at 20% off, and lots of other wonderful stuff. So here's the card using that really fun technique, and the cute fish from the that stamp set that's not available quite yet, Rainbow Bubbles. It will be available soon. It was really fun, and I hope you will give it a try. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you for the next stamping time. Bye-bye.